It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Actually, it's Monday.
Shut up. Now, you may be asking, what's taking so long? Well, first of all, I'm a lazy douchebag. Second of all, I've had things I had to do. Recently, I just bought a Recently, I just bought a GameCube, but the GameCube disc driver that's in it, that's supposed to spin the disc, doesn't spin the disc. So now I have to buy a replacement and a weird freaking screwdriver thing because the creators of the GameCube just decided, oh, you know, we shouldn't just use a regular freaking screwdriver. Let's use a screwdriver that freaking requires a goddamn wrench for some reason. So now I'm waiting for the replacement to come on the way so I can repair it. And now, why is this still not bigger? Well, I've actually started working on this yesterday, and I finally made this kind of smooth. Still haven't made it smooth. I just see like right here. Kind of shave it and shave the rest of this off. And then I have to make this hole bigger by making more holes in it, so then I can shave out those holes and make it bigger. Then the hardest part that I didn't think would be hard, because I'm retarded. Hey, that's pretty bird. I have to sharpen this. And as you know, I'm retarded and don't think anything out before doing it. So right now, what I'm actually doing is practicing on this piece of metal to try to sharpen it. You see, I'm kind of doing well, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to make this kunai look like how Naruto kunais look like.
Yes, you can, douchebag.
I'm gonna try my best and turn this into a kunai. Also, another excuse of why I couldn't start on the kunai sooner is because my middle finger got freaking bloated as hell for no reason, and it hurt the whole day, and it was like a balloon the whole day. Jokes aside, I'm not kidding, it actually hurt. I couldn't touch anything. It felt like it was gonna pop. Yeah, first, what we gotta do, I gotta shave off the sides of this.
Using a technique called zigzagging, which is a technique that doesn't exist, and something I literally just made up right now.
So, how am I gonna make this hole bigger? Well, of course, like everybody does, I'm gonna make it bigger by making more holes. I'm gonna take either this screw or this screw and screw the kunai so that I can make the hole bigger. So after I use these drills to make this hole a bigger hole, how am I gonna make it so it looks like a actual smooth hole? Oh, hello files. I'm gonna use some of these. This one's a round file, and this one's a file we can just kind of like that in there so it can be smooth. It's gonna take a while. I haven't realized this until now, but I've been using the word screw instead of drill. Whiz, which is the incorrect term. This is a drill, and this is a screw. I can't say that any more clear, but anytime I say screw, it most likely means drill. Also, a few things can happen that are bad. Either one, it just won't drill through. Two, it's gonna try to drill through and then fall through the big hole, which we don't want, which is pretty stupid. Three, this will get stuck, twirl my wrist, it'll break it, and I'll instantly die. Four, it will actually work. Let's hope three will happen. So, as I was drilling all these holes around this big hole, my father, the one that's been holding me for 30 years or so in his ball sack, has told me, hey, how about you use this thing that's literally like 10 times better? I'm like, oh, okay. And it is 10 times better. I made a hole. I still gotta make it bigger, but still, this is really, it wasn't even that hard. Like, making the holes around it was like 10 times harder. Now this is like 10 times easier. So, put 10 to 10 together and you get, that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Patty cake, I hate my life. How many freaking weeks did it take to put a hole into that damn knife? So we finally made a big hole. I'm like, it's not really huge, but I can fit my finger with this glove on through. But maybe later I can make it bigger, because right now this drill doesn't want to work for some reason. I don't know why. But now I'm gonna shine this part, this handle, and this part, and kind of make it more smooth and smooth the inside. And then later on, we are going to sharpen the actual knife and make it shiny. That's gonna be the worst part. So I'm gonna save that part for 3 weeks later.
It took 3 days.
So here's just like a little preview of what I'm doing. Kind of looks crappy, but as you know, or as you see, it's shiny as hell. It's pretty cool. Now you see there's still little pieces of bits, but I will shave those off soon. But yeah, this is the color it's gonna turn out to be, and yeah, that's gonna be sick. So I'm gonna clean it up a lot and more, and clean up the rest of this blind, and then I'm going to file this. Yeah, yep, that's it. I'm gonna file this part, file all around here, and the handle, and make it smooth, and yeah.
I really don't want to check that right now.
Okay, I finally just shaved this a little more, and it looks now shinier. Yeah, it's shinier. There's still specks of black on here, but we could probably get rid of those later when we make this black, if we're going to. But still, right now, it being shiny is pretty neat, and it's also kind of smooth. And so now what I'm gonna do, I'm kind of done filing this. I'm gonna shine this part of the blade. I'm not gonna really sharpen it yet. I'm just gonna kind of shine it, and then I'm gonna sharpen it. I'm probably gonna do both. I don't know. I'm just gonna be working on the head of it now. Oh yeah, now that sounds gay. Let's add that.
Okay, enough with the game montage.
It is 2 days later, and I have sharpened most of this knife. It looks so rad and awesome. Like, look at that. It has that nice line in the middle, and it's actually pretty sharp. I have actually, this was on the vise, and this tip was sticking out at the end, and I accidentally got my arm too close, and I cut myself, but it's okay. At least I know it, at least I know it's sharp, yeah. Now, there's still kind of pieces on the side where it's not sharp. I'm gonna sharp those later. Sharp, yeah. I'm gonna sharpen that later, and I might give it false edges. It's not very likely I'm going to. If you don't know what a false edge is, it's kind of like this knife right here, where the edge isn't actually meant for cutting. It's meant to be there, so it's kind of meant to be there so you can hold it and you won't cut your hand. But I don't think I'm going to do that with this knife. I probably should, but I don't want to. I'm going to sharpen this part now and hope for the best and nothing bad happens. Now, I'm going to try not to hit the tip right here, this whole part, with the sandpaper, because then it's going to smooth out the line and that won't make this look cool. So I'm going to try not to hit that part, and I'm going to mostly hit this part so I can get it as slipped as possible. And I'm going to have to clean up this part right here, this black, this rust. Yay! Okay, I have done most of the knife right here. It looks pretty shiny and smooth, and that's pretty awesome. And it's sharp on the side, really sharp. Now, I have to make a sharp point right here, and how I'm going to do that, I guess, I'm gonna have to keep on sharpening this part right here until this is kind of pointy, and I have to sharpen this part right here until these two meet to the middle, and I have to keep sharpening this over and over on each side. After that, I'm going to sharpen the whole part right here, and I'm going to do the same to the other side. Okay, now I finally finished making the kunai, basically. I have sharpened everything on here. It actually looks like a kunai, and it is cool as hell. I mean, look at this. It actually looks like a kunai. That's sick. Look how sharp that is. Look how shiny that is. That is sick as hell. I love that. Should I really be saying sick at this time in history, actually? It is healthy as hell. Like, there's a little speck in the middle, but I tried getting it off a few 100,000 goddamn times, and it doesn't want to come off, so I'm not going to take it off unless I paint this black, which I'm probably not going to do. I know kunais in the anime are black, but it being silver is just way more cooler. I'm like, look at that. That's shiny, and I love it, and I know you love it.
Stupid weeds.
Now all I gotta do now is pretty much polish this and make it more shiny and make it more kind of smooth, but still have a grip to it. Now, I haven't told you yet, but I've smoothened this out, like a lot, and it's really round. But the inside of here is still not round, even though I did it like, I rounded this like 1,000 times in the inside of here. But I'll do it again for like the 5th time, because I believe it's not smooth enough. Okay, I finally am done actually making the kunai and polishing it. It's all polished and looks nice. Literally looks like the same it was before, but now it's sharper and more smoother, and I like that. Screw you if you don't like it. It's different, okay? In my eyes, it's different. In your eyes, it's not different. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I'm gonna erase this. Now since I'm done with making this, I have some cloth I got weeks ago, and I'm gonna use this and wrap it around the handle so that we have a handle. Yeah. What the hell happened here? So while I'm waiting for that glue gun to dry, I'm gonna show you my yard that has been updated because for some reason we like destroying it. So we have another new dirt pile over here. Yeah, we're probably gonna turn it to a little racetrack or something. I don't know, it's gonna be cool. And this whole place is actually just open space. We put all the wood over here, so it's kind of like a wood house or wood hill. Why did I say house? So there was a big giant dirt hill here, and there was a giant hole over here because we had to put some leach lines in there. So yeah, now we have more space. No, not a lot of wood here anymore. Well, no wood here at all. It's all the way over here. But it was fun having a bunch of dirt here while it lasted. To deep them spider, you just run out. And boom, it's all wrapped, and now it looks like a kunai. It's pretty cool. This is the sickest thing ever I have ever made, man. It's like my sword, but cooler. Like, this was all made from just this. Like, this is a rusty piece of metal. You can't really do anything with this. But I made this from this. I'm so proud of this accomplishment. Like, this took like 2 months to make. That's a pretty long time. And most of the time was really just me being lazy, not wanting to finish it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. That's a lie! Oh my god! Now, if you're asking, yes, this actually works. It is pretty damn sharp, and it doesn't have any false edges, most of it. So it will actually cut and actually injure somebody, or a piece of wood, because, you know, it sticks in there pretty easily. Just damn. Easy like that. That's how sharp this is. Now, can you throw it? Yes, you can throw it. I really don't want to throw it because this is just new cloth and I don't want to get dirty in the dirt. And I don't really have any grass around, so. But I'll do it anyways, just for you guys. Bam, like that. Still, if I were you, I wouldn't make a kunai or any type of knife most of the time out of a really flat metal. Yeah, I was able to do it, and the results look nice. It's really good for cutting, but it's not actually very good for throwing. Yeah, it sticks, and most of the time it lands, but sometimes if you throw it in a funky way, this part will bend. This will bend easily. Like, not really easily. I can't bend it like that and bend it like immediately, but with enough force, it could bend, and sometimes it might actually snap. So I wouldn't really say this is for throwing. It is for cutting, though. But I wouldn't make your kunais or knives out of a thin metal like this, especially kind of a weak metal. Make it out more of a thick metal, and it'll look way more nicer. What the hell? It'll look way more nicer. Like, about the thickness of about this, that would be nice. Subscribe for more if you want to see me do more stuff like this, and make kunais, swords, other crap, freaking like dinosaurs. I don't care what it is. I will make it. I will create the cure to cancer if I want to, just for a video. I'm Jesus Christ over here. I'm making everything.